Hey guys, Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. Today we're cracking open diamond eggs, the hottest NFT drop of the summer, question mark. This is built on Cycle Network. This isn't just NFT art, it's actually yield through NFTs that earns from bridge fees, no Ponzi here. It distributes massive airdrop rewards and offers priority access to DeFi's next frontier, which is Cycle Network. Now, before we begin this video, I'd like to let you know that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrency is extremely high risk, and you should never risk more than you're willing to lose inside of the crazy world of cryptocurrency. Okay, disclaimer over. Let's get into Diamond Eggs and Cycle Network. And what you do is you need 350 USDT on the Binance Smart Chain in your wallet for these. And once they hit, I think 1,000 eggs, was it that I said? Then they begin to go up. There's already been a considerable amount of eggs bought, and it's only been launched for about 5 minutes. So that's impressive, actually. You will need 350 USDT in your wallet. You then just come here to buy now. You can choose if you want to be on BSC, Ethereum, or Arbitrum Chain. You'll need USDT in that account for that. You can swap, for example, on PancakeSwap for BNB to be USDT or whatever you have. And you have all the rules here and the NFT rights there. Then you just click buy now. You will first need to approve the transaction. And then after you approve the transaction, then the second one that comes up will be to purchase your egg. What is the Golden Goose? Golden Goose is the first gamified, chain abstracted DeFi protocol built on top of Cycle Network, a bridgeless settlement layer that powers liquidity across all chains. Now, don't worry, you can actually engage with this at the moment on the Binance Smart Chain with USDT, so you don't need to bridge into Cycle to do anything, right? Here's how it works. When users transact across blockchains, Cycle bridge fees are collected. Cycle is essentially bridging all of crypto into one complete place where you can just work with your assets, bridging to different blockchains seamlessly without having to go to these bridges to do it, right? Instead of going to like insiders, these fees go to actually Golden Goose vaults, which fund airdrops, mining pools, and rewards for people who are engaged in the Goose protocol. So when you stake inside of Golden Goose, you're earning from real cross-chain activity, not some made-up tokenomics. Now, I know the website doesn't look that high-tech for Goose, but trust me, what they're doing is actually very revolutionary indeed. So why are these diamond eggs so special? These are limited edition NFTs that unlock every layer in the Golden Goose ecosystem. Here is what each single diamond egg gives you. First, you get 6,000 cycle tokens airdropped to you per egg, with 3,000 of those tokens, half, claimable instantly upon the TGE, token generation event. You also get a share of 10% of Goose token's initial market cap distributed to all egg holders. You get 3 times mining power in the Goose mining pool. You get fixed governance rights votes, and you get priority access to new game modes and DeFi modules inside of Goose. And the important dates that you want to know, of course, are the cycle token generation is set for late July to early August. Today is July 16th, so it's not very far away at all. It's going to be listed on top tier exchanges. It has great funding also. Goose token generation event, because remember, we're getting 2 tokens here. Jewel tokens, love that, will go live Q3 of 2025 as a fair launch. No team tokens, no VCs, all community. So real yield from bridge fees. Let's talk about the numbers on this. Cycle Network is valued at $100 million with a $370 million in its TVL at the moment. 2.1 million transactions have been made on Cycle Network and 10 million wallets have been onboarded. Every cross-chain interaction through Cycle earns fees, and that value flows back to Diamond Egg holders. Golden Goose generates real DeFi yield from actual on-chain usage, and you can claim it through 1, stablecoin staking at 20 to 70% APR, very healthy APR, project airdrops, cycle-powered vault earnings, and exclusive new features dropping to the first diamond egg holders. So you might be interested in this 6,000 cycle airdrop that you get per egg, diamond egg. So cycle token itself is designed for long-term value growth and real ecosystem utility. It has a fixed supply of 1 billion tokens with no inflation. It is used for SDK fees. Devs must pay CYC to use the roll-in and roll-out on Cycle. Gas fees for apps deploy on Cycle. Staking via Symbiotic for security network. And new chains must stake Cycle to join Cycle's liquidity layer. It's got a lot of very healthy tokenomics, which are aimed at long-term sustainable growth. So diamond eggs. The mint is on July 16th, which is today. Link in the description for the website. The first 1,000 diamond eggs are 350 USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. Then after they've sold 1,000 eggs, the price will go up $5 per 200 new NFTs sold. Only 10,000 total eggs are in existence. Mint using Binance Smart Chain, USDT. So you're not just buying an NFT with this 350 USDT, you're getting early access to 2 major token launches, yield from real infrastructure revenue, and the fastest lane in DeFi's next frontier. Get in early, diamond eggs really might go very, very quickly. So why should you seriously consider Cycle Network and the Golden Goose Diamond NFT airdrop? Crypto today is fragmented. Every time we move assets across chain, we bridge manually, we approve tokens again, we pay gas in multiple native tokens and cross our fingers that we don't get rugged by the bridge or that our funds go missing. This is kind of broken, right? And it's slow and it's not great for onboarding the masses and, retail to crypto. That's what we want. We want retail in to pump our bags, right? Cycle Network fixes this by becoming the universal on-chain settlement layer. One place where liquidity, transactions, and dApps flow without needing bridges. What makes it urgent and real? So Cycle already runs on $370 million TVL. It's integrated with over 100 dApps and partners. It's backed by Temasek, Vertex Ventures, and YZI Labs, which used to be Binance Labs. They have already built actual products like Golden Goose and another called Piggy Bank. And Cycle's CYC token is at the center of all this. You need CYC, Cycle token, to build on it, to stake on it, to access liquidity, and to secure the network. Golden Goose is their flagship consumer app. It brings in its users, it converts TikTok traffic into yield farmers and captures real bridge activity. And actually, the numbers for Golden Goose are very impressive. So Golden Goose has actually managed to amass over 100,000 TikTok users, and 17,000 of these are paying users with $15 million plus in deposits. With a 90% retention rate, that means $200 plus investment per paying user. So this isn't just your usual, poor guys just basically farming and click farming to try and get a tiny couple cents of Goose to then pay for something. These are real investors putting in a minimum of $200 per user across those 17,000 users on average. So the big picture is Cycle is the infrastructure, a universal bridgement settlement layer for crypto, and you're going to get 6,000 Cycle tokens. And Golden Goose is the killer app, a DeFi product with real traction that onboards the masses through social media. Diamond eggs give you ownership of this entire funnel. You earn Cycle token and Goose token from infrastructure and app success. You farm yield from actual transactions. You gain voting power and early access as well. I think crypto needs this. If you want real adoption, we need tools that feel like TikTok, not MetaMask. Cycle builds the rails. Goose brings the people. Diamond eggs give you a slice of both. I've got my diamond egg. Do you have your diamond egg? Maybe don't fade this. Maybe do. Make your own decision on this. As I always say, you need to make your own decisions inside the crypto. But this goose is laying golden eggs, and these are actually diamond eggs. I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this catch up with Cycle Network and Goose, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Don't get rich.